Alright, I've had a wander around, and this place is absolutely packed full of tech, robots, AI, self-driving cars. It's quite overwhelming actually because I'm only on the first floor and there's another floor upstairs, apparently with more robots, and it's wild. The vibe here is electric. It's like nerd heaven, but in the coolest way possible. And what's crazy is some of these tech is not 5 or 10 years away. It's already being rolled out today. And next up, I want to show you a restaurant just like this in some ways because it's gonna blow your mind. Let's go. Alright, just sat down at one of the most futuristic and popular restaurants in the whole of China. This is called Number 3 Warehouse, located in central Shanghai. It doesn't feel like a restaurant, honestly it feels like I've stepped into the future. Everything around me is metallic. It feels like you're inside of a spaceship or a sci-fi movie set. So I really like the concept of this. It's immersive and it's really visual, and lately this restaurant exploded on social media here in China and it's making its way to the West as well, and I had to queue up for like over an hour. But honestly, I've not even had the food yet. I've just sat down and I feel like it's worth it already. The food looks great too, which I'll show you very soon, but this is unreal. Like, look at this place. How crazy is it? You get a sense that they've thought about every single detail in this restaurant, from the spacing to the way the seats are placed, to the lighting and the plants and the atmosphere. It's really incredible. Special restaurant. Alright, let me give you guys a room tour. So, I'm staying in a hotel called Gem Hotel. It's along Nanjing Road, which is a pretty lively area. It's pretty good. And in terms of getting around, if you want to go to Shanghai Tower or the Bund or these touristy areas, it's only going to take 15 minutes, 20 minutes in a taxi, if that. So we got the bathroom area, quite big, large shower. We've got a little kitchen, which is nice. Wardrobe space in there. This is the bed, quite big, and you get a balcony too. And then this is the view. You can't really see that, but it's of Shanghai. It's nice. You can see the Radisson Hotel. And one thing about this hotel, look at this, right? There's 2 gaming chairs and 2 gaming computers. I don't know why. When I booked this, I don't remember thinking I booked a gaming hotel, but I've tried sitting in this. Oh, it's really comfy. Like, proper comfy. You even get a headset too and a proper setup. Yeah, anyway, let's sit down and have a talk about what I think about Shanghai so far. Okay, I wasn't expecting to make this last part of the video in the hotel room, but there's been awful weather today. So there's a typhoon that's happened somewhere in China and it's affected Shanghai. So this is where I'm at. It's been raining all day. I had a plan. I wanted to take you guys to a mall called 1,000 Trees Mall, and it's stunning. The architecture is insane, like something out of a sci-fi movie. Thousands of trees decorated all on the outside of the mall, and inside it is pretty special as well. But I couldn't go because of the rain. So instead we're here, just me and you one-on-one having a bit of a chat. But I'm going to summarize my trip in Shanghai and give you my rundown on my thoughts. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys, you're going to be shocked at how clean the roads are, how advanced the technology really is here in Shanghai, China, and how incredible this architecture is. Like, I've never seen a city like this. The whole city lights up in the evening. There's lights on all the buildings, only until about 11 PM, but still, the whole evening you go for a walk, it's stunning. Kind of similar to Singapore in a way, but this is like on another level. Okay, take a look at this, guys. This is a picture of Shanghai 40 years ago in the 1980s. And this is today. In that time frame, just 40 years, is absolutely mind-blowing how advanced and how the infrastructure and the buildings have changed that much in just such a short period of time. So the thing is, guys, I'm just here as a tourist showing you my unfiltered experiences here, but there's always a small minority of Europeans or Americans that will give me claims such as what I'm showing you is not true, or that China is less developed than America. But the interesting thing is, these kind of people that give me these claims are the type of people that have never even stepped foot in China. I just want these kind of people to open their minds beyond the misinformed, corrupt mindset that this Western media often feeds them, without realizing there's political and economic agendas behind that. So I'm just here to show you my experiences as someone who is actually in China right now. What do I really think about China? Honestly, I love it. I think it's great. Obviously, it has its ups and downs like any country, but coming here to Shanghai honestly feels like you're in the future. It's fast-paced, full of energy, full of lots of experiences, literally on every single corner. And the skyline looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. If you come in here as a foreigner, you'll need Alipay, Didi, and WeChat. WeChat is used for talking or for payment or scanning things when you go to certain activity places or restaurants. Alipay I use for paying for everything. This right here, cash, you don't need it. I brought like a couple $100, $500, $600, $700 in cash just in case my Alipay or my WeChat wasn't working, but I've used Alipay for everything. Everything is cashless here. So make sure you've got these apps. It's very, very important. If you've got maybe a MasterCard or Visa, like actual card itself, you might not be able to use it, but if you're using these apps, you'll have no problem. And Didi is like the Uber or the Grab of China. You can use it to get taxis. It's fairly cheap. It'll cost like a couple of dollars to go 10, 15, 20-minute journeys, and the cars are incredible. Like electric cars, you get in the car, it's spacious, it's clean, you get a bottle of water. The drivers are like chauffeurs, they're wearing suits, a lot of them, and it's just a good experience, and it's really affordable. And for a lot of nationalities coming to China, you'll need a visa. So I got mine when I was in England back then for a couple of weeks, and it only took a week to get the visa, if that. It was about £120 or $160, fairly easy to do. You can do it on the website, and you just need to put in some information about where you live in, about your background, your flight information, hotel information. It's pretty simple. I've done it twice now because I've been to China 2 times, and I've had no issues with that at all. Like, I feel really, really safe being here in Shanghai. But a downside is that English is not really widely spoken here, especially even with living in Thailand myself. Okay, the English is also not the best there if you compare it to other Asian countries like Singapore or Philippines, but you know, you meet some people in China and they know how to say one word or two. So I'd recommend learning a little bit of Mandarin. If you're not gonna do that, what I've been doing a lot is Google Translate, or just trying to get by as best as I can. It's a struggle in times. I'll be honest, it can be a bit of a struggle, but that's one of the prices you pay when you go to a new country, new culture. You've either got to adapt or just find a way to manage. But yeah, learning a few of the basic phrases really goes a long way, and the locals here really appreciate the effort.